here at Designing Greenwich for its first year, and I'm with Florence de Dampierre, and you are going to be speaking today on French chic.
Yes.
Tell us what that means and give us some tips.
You have to educate yourself as much as possible, and the more education you have, the more you can free yourself and you can break the rules. I like things that are different and strange, and I think the beauty is always in the mix anyway, because it's how you make it more personal. And that's why I'm so excited to be here, because it's exactly where design is nowadays. You really need to be able to mix a little bit in every different century and be able to, like that, you can create an environment with totally yours, with very personal, and it's going to be the epitome of the French chic.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's wonderful to be here. It's a perfect venue.
This is such a new thing for us. It's really exciting. First of all, it's my hometown. This is Stanford, yes. So I really don't work much with Greenwich or Stanford at all. I tend to work more in the city, outside of the city, internationally. So for me to do something at home is really exciting. An influx of young people, they want different things, more interesting things. So I feel that now there is the right time for me to be involved here in Greenwich. And I like the intimacy of having a smaller show where people can actually spend time. And it's both for designers and retailers. So I think it's great in that sense of the mix of people that come to these shows.
You have an upholstery line, you have accessories, you shop the globe for your finds. So how did you figure out what you wanted to showcase today?
Well, it's a little mix of everything that we do. So, for example, we have our main businesses in the city. It's an interior design firm, and this represents a little bit of our vision of how we would put together a space. And then on top of that, we have a custom line of furniture that's on Deering Hall. So some of the pieces from Deering Hall are featured here. And then we have a store up in Hudson, New York, that is mostly antiques that we collect from our travels around the world. And then there are a spattering of the antiques mixed in as well.
So in your keynote address this morning, you talked about ways interior designers can really promote themselves and get out there.
When you hire an interior designer, your life is transformed. It's not just they rearrange your living room. It's fundamentally your entire life can be transformed by using a designer. And and customers will find that out and come here and find out.
I think it's a great design conversation over 4 days, and everyone is hungry to do this. I think it was great to start with Kranz Baldwin, because he really talked about where design is and what's next. And I think designers in this area really took that to heart. He had some great information, and then it was followed by Vincent Wolf, who was so fabulous, and you saw his images and you were blown away. And then I loved our bloggers, and then I just finished at Lulu Powers, and it was all about having fun when you entertain. So my day is full of inspiration.
Yeah, tell us about your talk and what people learned from you today.
I really want anybody to entertain or cook. Dinner party doesn't mean fanciness. I mean, you can use construction paper. My new thing is to write a note on the construction paper, like, Marisa, so glad you're here. We haven't seen you in so long, and that's personalized. And
Such a great touch.
Special.
Yeah.
And it's cheap and chic.
We've seen so many beautiful products. Join us as we take you through more of the show.